What we want to do is demonstrate the iceberg lettuce wedge, which is a prep. So this is new for us. We have a head of iceberg lettuce. What we want to do is remove the outer leaves, and then we want to wash that head of iceberg under cool water. Okay, now we're going to quarter this to four equal portions, cutting through the core. And then we want to actually remove the core. So now you'll have 4 lettuce portions. We're going to place into a day bag. And lettuce. Okay, now we're going to make the iceberg wedge salad with bacon, tomatoes, ranch, and gorgonzola. What we want to do is remove one of the iceberg wedges. We're going to use the rectangle plate. We're going to place that into the center of the plate. We are going to drizzle that with 1 ounce of ranch dressing. And we are going to top that with a 1/4 cup seasoned plum tomatoes. 2 tablespoons of diced bacon. This is not the bacon bits, this is the bacon that we use for the Cobb salad. And then 1 tablespoon of gorgonzola cheese over the top. What we want to show is the barbecue chicken ranch salad. What we're going to do is into a mixing bowl, place a 3-ounce portion of lettuce mix. Then we're going to place cooked diced chicken. Very important in this program, as always, we follow the recipes. The cooked diced chicken, we need to make sure that we're not overcooking it. It's cut 1/4 by 1/4, but when we put it on the grill, we only do it 15 seconds, 90 degrees, turn it another 15 seconds, then goes onto a sheet pan, 2 cups of water into the bottom oven. And again, the important thing is following the dice, which is 1/4 by 1/4. Into that, we're going to add yellow cheddar cheese. 2 tablespoons of yellow cheddar. 1/4 cup seasoned plum tomatoes. 1/4 cup of cucumbers, which have been quartered. 1/4 cup of red onions. A 2-ounce portion of cannellini beans, the same one we use that has the lemon juice in it. And then 1 ounce of barbecue ranch. Ingredients are all mixed together. This is going to be placed onto one of our rectangular plates. Evenly distributing the ingredients. This will be garnished with 1 1/2 ounce of citrus barbecue sauce, 1/2 ounce citrus barbecue drizzled, and then a 1/4 cup of wonton strips. Wonton strips is a recipe we used to have, if you recall, where we stack the tortilla strips, cut them into 1/8-inch strips, they're fried for 30 seconds, and we season them with French fry seasoning. There you have our barbecue chicken ranch salad. The buffalo chicken salad, again, we take our 3-ounce portion of lettuce mix. We're going to add to that 2 tablespoons of yellow cheddar, 1/4 cup seasoned plum tomatoes, 1/4 cup cucumbers, which have been cut into quarters, 1 ounce of blue cheese dressing. We're going to toss that. That is going to be placed onto a tapas plate, chilled tapas plate. We're going to take one chicken tender, which has been fried and cut on the bias, 1/4 inch, same as we do for the Honeycrisp chicken salad. We want to take one chicken tender, which has been cooked, cut on the bias, the same as the Honeycrisp chicken. We toss that in a 1/2 ounce of buffalo sauce. That gets placed right on top of the salad. And we garnish that with 1 teaspoon of Gorgonzola cheese. There you have our buffalo chicken salad. Make the mixed greens salad with strawberries, candied walnuts, and feta cheese. Take a 1½ ounce mesclun mix portion. We had 1½ ounce of cooked diced chicken, 1 ounce of blueberry pomegranate dressing, that gets tossed. It will then get placed onto a chilled tapas plate. Trying to get the chicken on the top. We're then going to garnish the salad with a 1/4 cup of sliced strawberries, which have been sliced into 1/8 of an inch. A tablespoon of glazed walnuts. And a tablespoon of feta cheese. Okay. Now we're talking about the 5-inch pepperoni. This is the same recipe we use for the kids, where we take the snack hour heartbreak, 1/2 ounce oil, we're going to put 3/4 cups of mozzarella, 1½ ounce of pizza sauce, 6 pieces of pepperoni, a sprinkle of shredded moss, and then a shake. Now we're making the 5-inch Chicago Classic. What we do is place a 1/2 ounce of oil in the pan, the snack hour par bake, 3/4 cups of mozzarella cheese. We're going to evenly distribute 1½ ounces of sausage. I want to break this up into dime-sized pizzas. Make sure that it's evenly distributed over the entire pizza. With these 5-inch pizzas, whether it's the pepperoni or the Chicago Classic, you need to make sure, as with all par bakes, that these are perfect par bakes. This is then going to go into the top oven. On this one. For the Classic, we're going to garnish it the same way we do with our regular Classic. We remove the pizza from the oven. We're going to also cut this into quarters. Place it onto a tapas plate. And we're going to top this with 1½ ounces of hot Uno pizza sauce and a teaspoon of grated Romano cheese. Beauties. Pepperoni pizza. To plate it, we want to remove it from the pan. It's cut into quarters. Placed onto a tapas plate. Here we're going to demonstrate the half 4 cheese flatbread. So we remove our crust, we cut it in half. The guest has the option here of the all natural or the 5 frame. We're going to brush this with a 1/2 ounce basil pesto. Again, the idea here is to evenly distribute the ingredients. We're going to place a 1/2 cup of feta mozzarella cheese on top of this. A 1/4 cup of shredded yellow cheddar. top oven. You want to make sure that the ingredients are spread evenly out to the edges so they don't burn. How much bacon did you use? A tablespoon?
Yeah.
How many eggs?
One.
Okay, now we're going to make the half roasted eggplant, spinach, and feta. This is a current recipe, so you should be familiar with it. Half of a crust, whether it's the ultra thin, or regular or 5 grain. It's brushed with half ounce basil.
Basil or pesto?
Basil pesto. Quarter cup feta mozz. Again, evenly distribute the ingredients. 2 tablespoons caramelized onions. Really focus on, as you can see, the proper caramelization. Nice brown color. They're not burnt. They're not underdone where there's no roundness, which gives them that rich caramelization and the flavor. Got a tablespoon of sun-dried tomatoes. A half cup of chopped spinach, 3 slices of roasted eggplant, and then 3 slices of plum tomatoes. I'm going to top that with 2 tablespoons of feta mozz and a shake of 80-20 and off into the top oven. Plating for the roasted eggplant, spinach, and feta half pizza is the same as current procedure. We remove the thin crust, clean sanitized board, cut in half, and each half in half to create 4 equal triangles. We place the triangles on a rectangular plate by alternating one up and one down across the plate. Deep dish mac and cheese, we're going to take 6 ounces of Alfredo sauce, heat it up in a saute pan. Take a 5.5 ounce portion of penne, caramelize it in the water. We're going to drain it well.
One of those so it doesn't make it.
We're going to toss that together. We're going to place it into a 5-inch deep dish pan. We're going to top that with a teaspoon of shredded Parmesan, tablespoon of Newburgh topping. We're going to place it into the top oven to cook. Plating for the deep dish mac and cheese on a tapas plate with a bev nap, garnished with chopped parsley. Penne with wild mushrooms, tomatoes, and white wine sauce.
Half ounce of Earl.
Half ounce of olive oil. Then I add a quarter cup wild mushroom mix. Quarter cup seasoned plums. Half cup spinach. Toss that all together. We're going to drop a 3.5 ounce portion of penne into the water. Once we saute, wilt the spinach, we're going to add 2 ounces of scampi sauce and 2 ounces of pasta sauce to that. pasta. And toss it in the pan with our vegetables and sauce mixture. Toss that all together to incorporate. And place that onto a tapas plate. Rounding it up high. Garnish it with a teaspoon of shredded parm. Alfredo. Heat that up. We're going to add 1.5 ounce portion of cooked diced chicken, 1/4 cup seasoned plum tomatoes, and 1/4 cup broccoli florets. Drop our penne into the water to re-thermalize it. Put that on top. Drain the penne. I'm going to toss it with the ingredients in the saute pan. Place it onto a tapas plate. Garnish with a teaspoon of shredded Parmesan and a teaspoon of chopped parsley. Chicken scampi with vermicelli. 4 ounce scampi sauce, heat it up. And 1.5 ounce cooked diced chicken. 1/2 cup seasoned plum tomatoes. Heat that together. The water, 3.5 ounce portion of vermicelli to re-thermalize. Drain the pasta, toss it with the sauce. Place onto a tapas plate. Teaspoon of Parmesan, teaspoon of chopped parsley.